Taurus, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So you got a couple of readings alongside a love reading. I'm doing another love reading because I just felt that for single people, I mean, when we're doing love readings, especially, well, when I'm doing love readings, should I say, it feels like I'm talking to people who already have someone, or who already are in relationships, or they've got somebody hanging about. And I just thought I would love to do a reading for people who are strictly single. Perhaps somebody who hasn't got any baggage. Now, if it shows that there is still baggage in the reading, then that's just the way it is. There's not a lot that can be done about that. And, you know, it is what it is. The tarot never lies, so the tarot tends to just show situations as they are. I've done readings for clients who said, have I got love coming in? It's clearly shown that they've not over someone in the reading. And that's what the tarot wanted them to know. If they can release the blockage, they'll have love coming. So we're going to do a reading for strictly single people, okay? So if you're strictly single, if you don't feel that you've got any baggage, watch out, because the cards might show something up. But yeah, we're going to see what's coming in for love for strictly single people in February 2018. So Universe Spirit, what's coming in for Taurus, those who are strictly single for love in February 2018. What's coming in for love for Taurus, but only strictly single Taurus people who are strictly single and looking for love. What's coming in for love for people who are strictly single and looking for love in February 2018? Show me. Right, we're going to split the deck into three, like so. Collect that back up like so, and let's start laying the cards down. Well, it's good. You've got, I mean, the energies around you is that some of you guys should actually get what you want for love. You got 9 of Cups. There is somebody coming in, Taurus. I can see him clearly, and it looks good. It does look good. Okay, but perhaps not so good. I mean, there might be a third-party situation. I'm seeing a third-party situation coming in for some of you guys. I think somebody's coming in, but it looks to me like they might have another person in this reading, and it looks to me like you get rid of somebody, Taurus, here. Let's go through the reading. You guys are actually showing us the Ace of Swords. I think yet you're free. I don't see you as holding on to anyone as such here. I don't see you, Taurus, as being... because you know, these are the people who are strictly single, all right, in February 2018. So I don't see you guys as holding on to anyone here. I think that you have severed ties, because Ace of Swords in the upright and Ace of Swords in the reverse can show people who sever ties. So I see you Taurians as severing ties, perhaps with the past. I think that you have reached a point with this Ace of Swords where you feel a sense of freedom, you feel a sense of clarity, you know who you are with this Ace of Swords energy. You're developing new ideas. You might even be communicating with others, because Ace of Swords is a communication card. But I do feel that you guys are really, if you're single, you're at a point where you're kind of like, well, I'm ready for something new to come in now. And I do feel that a lot of you guys have kind of put a lot of your ghosts to rest, as it were. That's because in your foundation there's a Queen of Wands here. So for some of you guys, if you're a guy and you're heterosexual, it might be in the foundation. There is a person, or there was a person. Use the foundation area is why everything is happening. So it's showing why everything is happening because there's a Queen of Wands. And I think that you guys, male or female, that's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And I think that some of you guys have been communicating in the recent past with this individual if you're strictly single. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords energy. So your challenge might be, I don't know whether there's limitations that you feel around this person, or whether this person's had limitations around you, Taurus. But I'm seeing limitations here. Eight of Swords usually means to feel trapped, or to feel limited, or, you know, to feel that you don't know the whole complete truth. But I think as a result of that, the energies around you, it seems to me there is somebody around you in February 2018. But I feel that there is a sense of not truly knowing who this person is, Taurus. You don't truly know who this person is. But as a result of that, the energies around you are going to be the Nine of Cups. It's almost like you're quite satisfied to have something continue or to go on regardless of whatever your shortcomings or shortcomings are on the situation. I see a situation here where there's somebody around you, but I don't know what it is. I don't know whether you don't trust the person. I see you communicating with somebody here, but the challenge is the Eight of Swords. There are restrictions, or somebody's not telling you the truth, or you feel that you don't know the whole story about this individual. But as a result of that, the energies of the Nine of Cups, you're kind of happy to go with the flow. The most likely outcome from that situation is going to be the Three of Swords. This could be a third-party situation, or it could be severance. okay, with that Three of Swords energy. Three of Swords is third party in love, and it's also severance and heartbreak and separation potentially is the most likely outcome. I think that some of you guys will be just going with the flow in a situation here in February 2018 with an individual Taurus. I think you're just going to go with the flow. You're going to say, you know, well, whatever comes in, whatever will be in this situation. We do have a King of Wands showing up for you guys now. So this could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, male or female, showing up in the immediate future. This person's coming in. What you guys are going to experience is the Three of Cups. I'm inclined to think that this is a third party situation showing up here. I'm inclined to think it's that because of the outcome card that I'm looking at here. So I'm inclined to say that there's a man coming in, male or female coming in, for you singles, a King of Wands. I think what you'd experience is that there is going to be another individual in the picture with this Three of Cups. I don't think it's celebration. I think there's another individual. Because your fears are the Four of Cups. Lack of interest. You're not going to be able to take whatever it is that this person's offering you at this particular time. I am seeing the outcome being that Five of Swords energy. I think that you're going to be cutting somebody out because this person's cutting two people out, and we can see three people on the card here. And there's also a Three of Swords. Third party is the most likely outcome. So there's like a couple of threes in there. And there's also this, as I class, even though it's a Five of Swords, I class it as third party situations as well, especially when you're cutting somebody out who's got somebody else. So I do feel that there's love coming in, but I think that this person might have somebody else on the go at the same time. So it might just be that you're dating, this person's got other options, and you decide, oh, I don't want to really go for it. Let's get some clarifiers on the go. Why is Taurus the Ace of Swords in the upright in February 2018? Why is Taurus the Ace of Swords? Okay, so it's brilliant because I think that you've got clear insight on a partnership, on a new direction that you want to follow. The Ace of Swords represents clear insight. Might be that you're communicating as well in terms of this new direction, in terms of this partnership. But I think that with the Ace of Swords, you've got very clear insight that you want to take this new direction. You're interested in following this new partnership, because Two of Wands can be a partnership here. Because in your foundation, there's a Queen of Wands. And let's have a look at what this Queen of Wands is doing in your foundation. The reason that everything is happening is because of the Queen of Wands. Okay, so there is interest here. You've got a Queen of Wands, and I think that you guys, the Queen of Wands is you, and I think that you've attracted interest from this Knight of Wands energy. So I would read the Queen of Wands. You can show as anybody in the tarot, Taurus. It doesn't have to be that just because this is a Queen of Wands, it isn't you. You can see the Queen of Wands is looking over at the Knight of Wands. So I think that this is you, the Queen of Wands. I think that you've attracted somebody who's very interested. You can see the Knight of Wands is rushing right towards that Queen. He's interested. So I think the reason that everything is happening is because you've attracted somebody in. And as a result of that, what I'm seeing is communication. Lots of energy, lots of fast-moving energy with that Eight of Wands picking up. Lots of excitement, lots of chatter with that Eight of Wands. Yeah, and you've got the Chariot as well. There's a lot of movement showing here. There's a lot of communication, and I think that it's bringing in a sense of, or a feeling of victory and success. I really see things moving forward in terms of love with you guys. Your only challenge is you've got this, I mean, this Knight of Wands could be anyone. It doesn't have to be a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries individual. It might be that the Chariot person is actually a Cancerian. Might be as a result of that you've got a load of, you know, this could be simply be saying, well, you're attracting in a suitor. I see you guys attracting in interest with that Knight of Wands energy. And around that, you've got, what's following that is lots of communication. Yeah, lots of communication bringing success. Lots of communication could involve maybe travel, trips, that type of thing. Lots of communication with a Cancerian individual. Or it can be just somebody, I mean, both cards, Chariot and Knight of Wands, they're both very athletic dudes. So it might be somebody who's really good looking, really athletic, really beautiful, all the rest of it. There's a lot of communication going on with this individual I'm seeing here. Things seem to be going really well. Your challenge is the Eight of Swords. And I think that the challenge is you seem to be confused. Well, no, I think the challenge is some of you guys, it's either you're not ready for a commitment or this person's not ready for a commitment. Because when you get the Eight of Swords, sometimes this person's like, oh, I don't want it, you know, they're like, oh. They're doing that type of thing. So I think that with these cards, one of you, it's either you or this individual is kind of not in line, not ready for a commitment. And it might be this other person, because Knight of Wands individual is sometimes not particularly interested in commitment. They're interested more in fun, and so is the Chariot dude as well. They're both people that are interested in fun. And I think Taurus, really, it might be this person, your challenge is this person's not ready for commitment. But as a result of that, the energies around you guys are going to be the Nine of Cups energy. And it smacks of a sense of feeling satisfied. Okay, so I think the energies are going to be, because you've got this Nine of Cups and the Ten of Swords. And I could, it depends on how you want to read a combination. You could read a combination and say, well, happy. I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to say that somebody was happy Nine of Cups to feel defeated with the Ten of Swords. So I think that this is like all of this sort of wishes, happiness, all of this kind of, expectation, positive expectation with that Nine of Cups, I think is kind of a little bit at an end here. Because I do feel that there's somebody around you that's coming in that doesn't want commitment. Okay, they're coming in and they're showing you interest, but they're not particularly interested in going the whole hog with this situation. And as a result of that, the most likely outcome from that situation will be the Three of Swords energy showing up here, and that's separation. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm seeing heartbreak and the Five of Coins. Five of Coins is abandonment. So I think the most likely outcome is going to be separation and abandonment. I think there's two people showing up, I think, here. And I think that this situation with this Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands energy, I think it's very close to you. Because this area here in the foundation is something that is usually distant past show foundation area. But it looks real close. It looks like some of you guys might have been through this kind of recently to me. Okay, because you've got this in your foundation. The reason why you're very clear on taking a new direction is because of that energy. It's because in your foundation there was a Queen of Wands. This is you. You attracted in a Knight of Wands energy, and everything was going really, really good with this individual. But the problem was, the challenge was, is that this person didn't want a commitment. That Eight of Swords and the Ace of Coins energy showing there. And as a result of that, the energies are that this happiness is over. This dream with the Nine of Cups is over with the Ten of Swords. And I feel that the most likely outcome is for that. So I'm seeing two situations. I'm seeing from the past there was somebody in your life, singles, and it didn't work out because the person didn't want commitment. Okay, and the most likely outcome, therefore, for love in February 2017, some of you guys will be feeling heartbroken because you've been abandoned. So I feel, Taurus, the one way that we can look at the reading is say, well, yeah, you do. It doesn't say just yet. I mean, I think there's a King of Wands showing, so there's somebody else coming in. But I think for some reason the universe is dealing with a situation that you guys went through, and that some of you guys during February as singles will be feeling heartbroken because you feel that this person's abandoned you with that Five of Coins. Okay, because they didn't want the commitment. So it's showing a situation to me in which somebody will be, you feel upset that somebody's abandoned you because they didn't want the commitment in the relationship. Somebody, they came in and they were really interested, and then suddenly it's a case of in the challenge position, oh no, I don't really want to commit as yet, and that's what started everything off. So I think the energies in February are you guys. Nine of Cups is a card about feeling happy and feeling smug and content, but the Ten of Swords says, well, it's over, is at an end. It's an ending card. So I think that this, and I wouldn't say it's all through February that happiness is at an end, but just be aware that, there's a situation that's still kind of, tailing you guys, in which I feel that some of you guys were abandoned. But I do feel that coming in the second 2 weeks, starting around the 14th, just before then, you've got a King of Wands showing up, okay? So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual showing up here, yeah, and they're coming in. There's two people potentially coming in. You've got a King of Wands and a Knight of Swords. Okay, so for you, Taurians, you have two people coming in. You have potentially an air fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and a Knight of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. I think one will be older than the other because you've got a king and you've got a knight. Knights are notoriously younger than kings. So one will could possibly be up to the age of 30, and the other one is around 30 plus. All right, you got a king and a knight showing up there. So there's two people coming in, I think, the second 2 weeks of February 2018, even potentially before then. And you're going to experience a Three of Cups, and this is your third party issue. So this is you and these two people here, Taurus, okay? So you're going to experience this Three of Cups energy. Okay, but there's a there's a third party situation that you're involved with. You've got the Queen of Pentacles here, and that's you. So I would say that there's a third party situation involving you. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that you are concerned because when you get the Queen of Pentacles, what she's doing, she's evaluating the Pentacles. So you're probably evaluating, well, who is it that I should commit to in this third party situation with that Three of Cups? Because your fear is the Four of Cups energy, Taurus. And let's have a look at why your fear is the Four of Cups energy showing here. Well, your fear is not wanting to take an opportunity, and I think with either of these people, it's interesting that the Three Cups are now down here. Okay, so no, I think your fear is because of this third party situation, is ignoring other opportunities that come in and rejecting other potentials. So I don't feel that you're completely sold on whoever these two people are. The outcome, I feel, shows you cutting these two people out with that Five of Swords. All right. I see you guys cutting out an offer of love with the Knight of Cups energy showing there, Taurus. But I think you're cutting these people out. It's not just an offer of love with the Knight of Cups. You're actually cutting these people out because I think you're the Knight of Cups. I think that you're looking to pursue. I'm going to see what you're looking to pursue. I think that you're wanting to offer love. Oh, this showed up before. I think that this offer is worrying you guys with the Knight. This tried to come out before and it come out again. So I see you cutting these two guys out. Because whatever it is that they're offering with that Knight of Cups is causing you guys worry with the Nine of Swords. I don't think you trust a couple of people here. There's options coming in for sure for you guys. There's options, and you guys are kind of contemplating with that Queen of Pentacles. The Taurus, that's you guys. Even though it's a Capricorn card, because for the purposes of the reading, we read it as a Taurus, okay? Queen of Pentacles. And I think that you guys are evaluating with that Queen of Pentacles, this third party situation. You're saying, you know what, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know who it is that I need to invest in because I've got these options around me. And what I don't want to do, what I'm fearing is I'm going to turn down with that Fourth Cup here, turn down a perfectly suitable opportunity with someone because of this Three of Cups, because of this three-way situation here, and reject potential suitors. So therefore, I think as a Taurus in February 2018, I'm going to cut out these two people here because I'm a little bit over this offer of love or what they're doing because of and it might also be with the Knight of Cups showing up, you don't trust them because you feel that they're a little bit too loose as people. I mean, you guys have already been hurt with somebody before, Taurus. I'm seeing that you've already been hurt, and I don't think you want to get hurt again. You put your trust into someone, but also look at this. How interesting is this? You've got a Knight of Wands in the distant past, or the foundation for why everything is happening is because somebody pursued you. You're the Queen of Wands in this reading. So I'm seeing somebody ran in and they were pursuing you, they're facing you. Even though obviously you're a pentacle, you don't have to show us that. I'm seeing that somebody rushed in and they were really interested, and there was loads of communication with that Eight of Wands. Things was going good. Loads of communication probably from either a Cancerian or somebody who was pursuing you. You know, with that, but also there's lots of, as a result of that, you might have done a load of things together as well, because the Eight of Wands and the Chariot card are all about travel, and they're all about getting out and about and doing loads of things. So I think that you guys did lots and lots of things together. But this person, when where the buck finally stopped, is this person didn't want to commit. This person was reluctant with the Eight of Swords to commit, and they didn't tell you as well. They were keeping it to their chest. Eight of Swords also means I don't tell. So this person was very reluctant, and they didn't say that they didn't want commitment here. And as a result of that, the energies around you right now is that this happiness, this Nine of Cups, has come to an end. Because the most likely outcome is the Three of Swords and that Five of Coins. There's a lot of heartbreak over this person abandoning you guys. So suddenly two people come in, this King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So there's two people coming in for you guys in February 2018, Taurus. And you guys will be doing this. You've got the Three of Cups. Energies around you with the Three of Cups. This is third party situation. So three people, you, this person, and you, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. And you're sitting there and you're saying, well, which one do I go for? I just don't know. It could even be three people around you. And you say, I don't know who to go for. You know, I just don't know who to go for in this situation, because you don't really want to be passing up any potential opportunities and settling for whatever these two or three people are, or who they are, and rejecting potential suitors. You don't really want to do that. You fear doing that, kind of cutting off the opportunities for something you're not sure about, and therefore I feel that you do end up cutting out these two people. I think you end up cutting out two people, because I think that what they're doing as the Knight of Cups, what they're offering to you, is causing you concern. And what they're offering to you is romance. But I think you don't trust them. There's something in that cup, and there's something about the cup that's being offered from these people you don't trust, Taurus. So I do see options around you, but I don't think that there are certain people that you're going to be going for in February 2018. You just don't trust. It's almost like you want something. Yeah, there's three people around you. There's three people I'm seeing. And that's why we've got the three cups here and you. There's three people here. And you're looking in at those three. Can you see? I pulled another card with that. I wanted to see if there was a third person that would show up, and it has. You got a King of Wands, you got a Knight of Swords, and you got a Knight of Pentacles. So you can have a fire sign, an air sign, and an earth sign potentially around you guys in February 2018. And that's why I had to pull out the other cards. I thought there's three people here, but I only see you. You know what I think's happening? I think that these three people, the King of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles here, you are going to be looking in at these people and you're saying, which one? I'm not sure which one, because you can see her looking at the Pentacle. Which one should I commit to? You're worried about rejecting. Two cards show rejection, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands. So you're worried about rejecting other opportunities in lieu of just focusing on these three. And in the end, I see you guys cutting two of these people out. But still, there is an offer coming in. There is an offer from one of these people that's still on the table, which you are kind of a little bit nervous about. I think you're still nervous about one. So I think that more than likely you're cutting two out for sure. But one of these offers is causing you a little bit of worry. One of them. I think you'll keep one on the table. I see you cutting two offers out and keeping one on the table, but you're still not certain about that in February 2018. Good luck, single Taurians. You got lots of opportunities, lots of options for love coming in. Loads of them. The world is your oyster. It's up to you what you do. You've obviously got your reasons why you don't trust too much. Loads of characters showing in this reading as well. Good luck, guys. It's good. You got lots of offers on the table. Choose carefully. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.